When I watched the big news yesterday, it reminded me of a couple of vegans on YouTube, because one of those vegans downplayed the importance, basically said it's not important to follow politics. The other one actually supports the U.S. president that's in the White House, and these vegans made videos right around Election Day from their safe places. Vegan Gains up in Canada, no one's going to attack Canada, and Freely in Australia. Although if Freely paid attention to politics, she would have seen that their government and Trump got into some tense discussions, and we've never seen that before. And that's because Australia was always our friend. Now, to get you caught up, here's some footage of what our president has gotten us into in the last 24 hours.
His stark warning to North Korea.
North Korea best not make any more threats to the United States. They will be met with fire and fury like the world has never seen.
Trump started off speaking kind of off the cuff and in a way that kind of scared everybody.
What does President Trump mean by threats? And there is no country that is more nervous about this than Seoul, because where I'm standing here is a city with a metro population of 25 million. This would be the first casualty. There is confusion here, and amid that confusion, that's very, very dangerous, because miscalculation can lead to war.
Miscalculations. I just can't help being worried about this. You know, I'm proactive. I have a preventive personality. I like to see things coming and then prevent it. You know, if we wait until we can say that this really did escalate into a war, then it's too late. And I really see where this could get out of hand. It was bad enough when we had one crazy leader to deal with, but now we have a compounding potential miscalculation. And I know that anytime people come out and pull the alarm, as in alarmism and extremism, you know, like making a documentary that warns you about certain foods like meat, you're going to have a whole bunch of people coming out of the woodwork to try to debunk it. And I can just imagine all the people saying, this is not going to turn out to be anything. This will all be okay. Well, keep listening. Here's a little bit more.
We're talking about the most serious national security issue in the world, and frankly, this is not the kind of language we'd expect from an American president.
U.S. credibility is really important. It's important that our adversaries and our allies know when we're serious, and if you're just flying off in different directions and you have the Secretary Tillerson policy and the President Trump policy and the Secretary Mattis policy, it just creates confusion.
Sharply escalating tensions between North Korea and the United States. North Korea says it is seriously reviewing a plan to strike the U.S. Pacific territory of Guam, just hours after President Trump warned that any more threats from the rogue nation would be met with fire and fury.
He said if North Korea makes threats, not takes action, but makes threats.
The president's own party offering a critical reaction.
You got to be sure that you can do what you say you're going to do. The great leaders that I've seen, they don't threaten unless they are ready to act. Yeah. And I'm not sure that President Trump is ready to act.
If you were to put a percentage on it tonight that we are engaged in some military action in North Korea, Admiral, first to you.
I've got to say that it's up around 60 to 75%, probably because of the mistakes that can happen.
Okay, I happen to have this clip handy. This is kind of fitting. This was amazing. This was a commercial that aired on this channel, MSNBC, which is known for being a liberal channel. And here's a pro-Trump commercial. Look at how they're trying to manipulate people, even in the face of something that could kill millions of people and create turmoil in the world. Look at how the pro-Trump movement is trying to manipulate people.
Action to help defend President Trump. The all-left and mainstream media are determined to undermine the president's America First agenda, and I can't sit back and let that happen. Those attacking President Trump do not understand that the silent majority in America are fed up with the temper tantrum, PC culture, safe space-seeking snowflakes that are trying to undermine the president's efforts strictly out of bitterness and spite.
Now you people know about half-truths, right? With a forceful voice, strictly out of bitterness and spite, using extra words, adjectives, hyperbole, strictly That's it. That's all it is. It's all just bitterness and spite. It's all fake. Not real. None of it's real. You want news? Get it from Trump. But don't take him too seriously on Twitter. We'll let you know when we think he's being serious. It's true, I hate Trump. And I think he needs to be removed today. I actually predict that he'll be removed within the next 2 days. If there's any sanity left in this country, I at least have moved on from the election because there's so much other stuff happening on a daily basis. We accept the election is over and done with. We've moved on to life-threatening problems that we knew were coming. Which reminds me of this clip.
And welcome to the scenario we've all been dreading. When the president's credibility crisis collides with an actual crisis involving nuclear weapons and threats of all-out war. How many times have we had to ask this question? Should you take this president at his word or not?
If you want to know whether you should take Trump seriously or not, why not ask him?
A lot of people say, oh, Trump was only kidding with the wall. I wasn't kidding. I don't kid. I don't kid.
Politicians think we're joking. We don't joke.
They think we're kidding too, don't they, folks, huh?
We must and will show support for President Trump.
I was amazed enough at that commercial. But since I had recorded it, I thought, wait a second, what's the commercial for? And then I watched it. I watched the ending message, call to action. What is the action?
We must and will show support for President Trump. Pick up your phone now and call the number on your screen to deliver a message that President Trump has our overwhelming support. Call now.
Please call
1-800-Lobotomies for Trump. Call this number now. Give your support with a big dose of patriotism right up Trump's butt. I mean his bank account. And as for vegan gains, I guess he's just